the class. So let's discuss about let's discuss about linear independence of a set of functions, the Wronskian standard form of linear DE, differential operators, and solution of differential operators. So all these concepts class will be used for our next lecture in solving for non-homogeneous linear DE. Pero ato siyang hibaw-on, sa ning mga linear independence, sa ang pagkuha sa Wronskian using determinant, um, sa standard form of linear and so on. Okay, so let's begin with linear independence of a set of functions. So a set of functions of class f sub 1 x of x, f sub 2 of x, up to f n of x, each defined in a common interval I, is called linear dependent on I, linear dependent on ang kaning tulo or n functions class. If there exists a set of constants, no? Set of constants daw, kana siya. C sub 1, C sub 2, until C sub n, not all zero. So, pwede isa ang zero, pwede tulo ang zero, ang isa dili, okay? So, not all zero. Such that, when you multiply C1 to your function, first function, plus the product of C2 and the second function, until Cn Fn of x is equal to 0 Douglas. Okay? For every x in I. So basically, kung naa daw kay value diya nga C1, C2, until C sub n, nga dili tanan 0, kunya makapa-0 ani nga equation, then you can conclude that the functions f sub 1 to f sub n is linearly dependent on I. Okay? So kung wala daw set of constants katong gi-describe sa first um, description diri, then the set of functions kani is called linearly independent. Okay, so let's have an example. Okay, so for example, we have this set of functions no, so number one x, negative 2x, negative 3x. So let's define or let's determine whether it is linearly dependent or independent. So based to ang definition no, dapat naatay certain constant multiplied by x, and then certain constant multiplied by negative 2x, and then certain constant multiplied by negative 3x. And if you add all that product, it will equal to 0. Then you can say that it's linearly dependent. Otherwise, it is linearly independent. So, gisulat lang ako daan diri class. And ako lang i-explain. I'll change the color of my pen. Black na lang. Okay. So, again, natin set of functions x, negative 2x, or negative 3x. So, motong giingon, ang C1 multiplied by the first function, C2 multiplied by the second function, plus C3 multiplied by the third function. If you add all that, atong ma-equate to 0, then if we can find a set of constant daw class that is not all 0 and will satisfy this equation, then we can say that it is linearly dependent. So, itong mga is daghang set of constants class na pwede na ito ma-test. Pero ang pinakasayon is that in this case, we would want to um, mura ibayas na ito gamay. We have three functions here, di ba? So, we can let a value C1 and C2 para makablutaan sa pares na yung value sa C3 so that this will become 0. So in this case, ang technique lang ni is we let C1 is equal to 1 because that is the coefficient of our x. And then C2 equal to 1/2 because that is the reciprocal. Actually, ganing 1 is reciprocal magid of the coefficient. And then 1/2 is also a reciprocal of negative 2, right? Pero ato siyang i-positive so that when you multiply 1 by x and then 1/2 by negative 2x, you will get x minus x. Okay, so mo nang makancel ng duha dira ka function and that will leave us with the unknown value of C3 multiplied by negative 3x just to simplify the operation ba, is equal to 0. So that is um 0 divided by negative 3x, you will get C3 is equal to 0. So we have come up with a set of constants class na dili tanang 0, right? Kaya namin ni value 1 or negative 1, 1/2. And then the other constant is 0. So this is a set of constants that are not all 0 based on the definition that satisfies the linear combination. Whether we call this the linear combination. So it satisfies this linear combination. Therefore, we can conclude that the set of functions x, negative 2x, negative 3x is linearly dependent. Okay, so let's have another example. So, nagbutan na ng conclusion diretso na, but to improve na linearly dependent siya. We have 3 sine squared t, 3, and then 4 cosine squared t. Okay, so again, ang technique ana is we would want to eliminate two functions here. So let's assume values of C1 and C3 in this case. Yan naman, because we can see that this is sine squared t, yan na kay cosine squared t. And if you recall the trigonometric identities, or yeah, you will know that sine squared x plus cosine squared x is equal to 1, right? So ma-eliminate ni siya in a way. So what we want to do is we let C1, which is the constant multiplied by 3 sine squared t, be the reciprocal of the coefficient, no? So na kay 1/3 dira. And then here, 4 man eh, so the C3 will be 1/4. So ang ato na lang kulang nga value is a C2. Okay, so we have 1/3 here times 3 sine squared t plus C2 unknown times 3 plus 1/4 times 4 plus 1 squared is equal to 0. So na-cancel na yung 3 nila, na-cancel yung 4. Pwede nato na siya ma-pares or rewrite into 1. Okay, muna na kay 1 nila. Okay, so transpose, we have negative 1. 3C2 na siya is equal to negative 1. So that leaves us with the value of C2 is equal to negative 1/3. Therefore, kining a set of constant day class, C1 1/3, C2 negative 1/3, and C3 positive 1/4 will satisfy the linear combination, no? Kining a linear combination. So therefore, we can um, conclude that this is linearly dependent, kining a specific set of functions, because there is a set of constants that exists that satisfies this linear combination. Okay, we have another example here. Um, okay, so we have e to the x, 0, sin x, 1. Inya, na trick or na technique ano kaya. So, ato lang tanawon. In this case, we can have nganong galat man tag C1, C3, o C4 nga 0. That's because kung namo kay zero diya class, usually pag nakay zero ang kauban sa imo sa isa ka set of functions, diretso na siya linearly dependent. Nga naman, kung akong i-assume nga zero ang C1, C3, ug C4 para isa ra tong unknown which is a C2, that will eliminate e to the x, sin x, of 1, no? Kaya di ba atong gusto is ma-eliminate ang, if you want to test the linear dependence of a set of functions, ba di ba ang atong goal is, first is we want to eliminate certain functions if we add them. In this case, this would eliminate e to the x ug sin x. So, namang ito zero diri. So, pwede na ito mabias ni nga ang imuhang isa ka constant or majority of your constants will be zero para ma-eliminate ni siya ng mga functions. So, tanawa, C1, C3, and C4 are all zero. So, therefore, nakay 0 times e to the x plus C2 nga, no, times 0 plus 0 sin x plus 0 times 1 is equal to 0. So, of course, ma-eliminate na siya. That leaves us with C2 times 0 is equal to 0. So, anong ganaw po diri nga C2 can be any non-zero number. Because if C2, we let C2, for example, is equal to 1, mo satisfy ra gyapon ang equation because any value multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. So, therefore, pwede na siya any value is. Okay, so that would be the value of C2. It can be any non-zero number. Yun naman, yun ang kailangan itong i-emphasize because, di ba ang definition class is that if dili ta makakita daw og set of constants na dili ta ng zero, then we can conclude dependent siya. Linearly depend, ay kung di, ay sorry, kung dili ta kakita, linearly independent siya. Therefore, pasabot ana is, wala dyan laing constants na makasatisfy, set of constants na makasatisfy niya ba? Kundi 0, 0, 0, and 0. Okay. Kung wala lain nga makasatisfy ana except this set of constant, then we can conclude that that is linearly independent. correct? Pero in this case, we can have any value man of C2 nga non-zero number, and that will still satisfy this linear combination. So therefore, it will have infinite set of constants that will satisfy this linear combination. Therefore, that is linearly dependent. Okay, let's have another example. Sige. Let's have an example ng linearly independent. So, ano yung linearly independent na siya? So, we have e to the x, e to the 2x. So, unsa kita itong bahaton, we multiply each function by a certain constant, no? If you notice kasi itong mga previous example, nag-let tag mga value sa C1 o C2. In this case, maskin pag mag-let mga tag value diri na C1, um, dili gyapon ta makakuha sa C2 nga integer gyapon siya or number siya ba? It's because this will not be eliminated. This one function here will not be eliminated. Diba? Common sense will tell you, alis will eliminate ani alangan na mag-imo ang C1 nimo, butangan ni i-let nimo 1 over e to the x para ma-cancel, then that will not be a constant na. Okay, function naman yung gilat. Okay? So, automaton niya, i-let na to daw siya og uh, y is equal to e to the x. Para lang ma-convert natin siya into something easier ba? Visually easier. Okay? Kaya e to the x man can be expressed from here, right? Remember, this is e to the x niya is square nimo. That is the same thing here. So if I let a certain variable be equal to e to the x, then I could also let this one be y. Kini siya y, okay? So that will, we will have a linear combination of this to this, diba? C1y plus C2y squared. And makita na to diri class. Actually, mas dili ganito mag-let. Makita na to diri if mag-let ta og value na C1 is equal to 1, mahulog nga ang imong C2 is still expressed in a variable. Dili ta makakuha og certain value. So, C2 will always be negative 1 over e to the x. No? So, that means whatever value for C1 is, we will always get C2 expressed in a function, which is dili na siya possible kay we want C2 to be a constant number. Okay? So therefore, wala di ay set of constant that will satisfy the linear combination is 1, except 0 and 0. Okay? So tanawa, kung 0 imong C1, 0 imong C2, ayha na siya ma-0 tanan, ayha siya ma-satisfy. So therefore, only this set of constant can satisfy the linear combination. And so we can conclude that this set of functions are linearly independent. Alright, so ang pag-test lang sa imong linear dependence class using the values of constants ay nga na. So let's go to the Wronskian. Pag-pronounce na class kay Wronskian. I don't know if tama. But anyways, the Wronskian class is basically you are solving the determinant of a matrix sa imong functions, no? Kay kato kay hago mo gud kay ito, unsay mong ilet ng mga values kung di ka kabalo magkuha og set of constants ba na makasatisfy sa imong linear combination. So kung lain-lain mo gawin like assumption sa mga values, basin dili ka makakuha sa tinuod nga ah kumbaga set of constants pag yun. Diba? Pwede mo gawin dito, so, 0, 0, mura na yung makasatisfy. Pero what if na another way or another set of constant nga makasatisfy, nga dili tanan 0. Okay? So, kumbaga, ang Wronskian is the sakto nga method or step-by-step kind of method to test the linear dependence of set of functions. Okay? Dili na ka magunaw nag-value sa imong C1, C2, C3, and so on. Okay? All you have to do is get the Wronskian. Okay? So if you have same gyapon class functions, have at least n minus 1 derivatives. The determinant, isa pa ba ng n minus 1? Basically, kung na kay f of n man na so, for example, na kay f1, f2, f3, example, upat ka walk functions. Okay? So therefore, ang imong n is 4. Okay, n nimo is 4. So, that means, ang imuhang derivative nga kwaon is 4 minus 3. Sorry, 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. Therefore, until third derivative sa mga functions imong kwaon. Actually, pwede na kadili magunahon na aning n minus 1. Okay? In order to have, um, in order to solve the Wronskian value class, to get the determinant, so basically, para dili ka malimot or dili ka magunahon ng n minus 1 whatsoever there, all you have to remember is, dapat naka-square ang imong matrix. For example, F1, F2, F3. Okay? Pila man kabuo karon imong kaog derivative, di ba? Until second derivative. So, na kay F1 prime, F2 prime, F3 prime. Then, F1 double prime, F2 double prime, F3 double prime. Okay? Taman ka sa second derivative. Pero, kung malimot ka class, na taman ba ka sa second derivative? For example, abi ni mo taman ka sa third derivative, for example. Okay? Wala na, i-emphasis lang yun ako. Nganong masayop naman kani nga naman, dili naman ni siya square. 3 by 4 naman ang imong matrix. Okay? Dapat naka-square ang imong matrix. Kung pila ka columns, mao po na imong number of rows. Okay? 3 man eh. So, dapat 3 po na imong rows. Okay? So, that means, kung ang imuha di ay functions is say at least up to the fourth function, dili ay sa pagunahuna ni tan-awa lang nga kanus sa siya mas square, kanus sa siya mas square, kuhaan mo og first derivative, right? Kuhaan pag mo second derivative, so pila naman na three rows na, kulang pa kag isa kay four man imong column. So that means taman di ka magkuha sa third derivative. Okay, para imo mas square na imong matrix, and then get the determinant of that is the Wronskian of your functions. And that will help us determine if functions are dependent or independent. Dili na ta moagi atong manual nga mag-let og value sa constants. Okay? So mo ang rule class. If the set of functions f1 to fn, each of which possesses a derivative of order n minus 1, ito yung ganina, linearly dependent to siya class on the interval I if the Wronskian value is 0. Okay? Kung dili siya 0, then independent siya. Okay, ano lang yun ka-simple. If you get the determinant of your functions, matrix yung functions, then it is linearly dependent kung 0. It is linearly independent kung dili equal to 0. Okay, so same lang pa example para mas makita gini class. Katong 4 na to ka set of functions. Atong i-test ang Wronskian value niya. Ibangga na to dito sa atong gisolve ganina. Actually, if you remember, the first three numbers, they are linearly dependent, and the fourth one is linearly independent. Okay? So, natin expectation, ani class, na masolve na to nga Wronskian will be 0 for the first three, and the fourth one will be non-zero. Should be, di ba? Based sa itong resolve ko ganina. Okay. So, ako lang gapong gisalitaan. Kapag mo grade class. Okay. So, we have this first function, set of functions, x negative 2x negative 3x. So, to get the Wronskian, so, katong, ato siya himong square, di ba, ang matrix. So, taman siya second derivative. So, you get, ang first row na mo dera class will be the original functions. Second row will be the first derivative. Di na siya pwede mabaylo. First derivative, second derivative, sunod yun na siya. Okay? So, if you substitute the values of your values ng function of iyang derivative, so that would be x. Derivative is 1, and derivative of 1 is 0. Okay, ano lang kasimple. Negative 2x, derivative is negative 2. Derivative of negative 2, 0. Negative 3x, yung derivative is negative 3. Derivative of negative 3 is 0. Okay, so how do you get the determinant? I don't know, advanced math na ba mo? Or I think na-discuss na sa inyo mga lessons before sa inyo high school, I don't know. So, just a review. How do you get a determinant of a certain matrix? Kung naka 3 by 3 matrix class, nailaing pa maagi. Okay? First is, kung unahon na to diri x, ato ning i-cover, murag, I don't know if you encountered this method, pero sa una, introducing a method sa mo, imo daw buhaton, kung magsugod ka dira, imo ning tabunan, and then, this x will be multiplied by the the difference of this one. So, una, negative 2 times 0 minus 0 times negative 3. Okay? And the second one will be, ang negative 2x, imo na po siyang tabunan na po nimo ni tabunan na po sorry, tabunan nimo ni og tabunan nimo ang tungkol sa negative 2x. So ang partner will be 1 and 0 minus negative 3 or 0. Pero dili ko ganahan nga method nga naman kay kung mudaghan mo gud imong rows o imong columns class, dili na siya applicable. I mean, complicated na siya ba? So kini siya is a very general nga approach akong introduce sa inyo, which is easier siya, mas magamit ninyo siya kung daghan na mo rows and columns. So inyong buhaton is, if you have three columns here, imong i-rewrite ang first two columns. Okay? Kuha na mo isa. Okay? I-rewrite mo ang first two columns dire sa gawas. Okay? That's why ako nang i-rewrite ang first two here. And then, saan na kayo? Kaning blue ni mga arrow, ang akong gibutang dire class, that will be the product of the three. Okay? Kung paubos ka, i-plus nimo. Okay? So you multiply this 3 here, that's why you have x times negative 2 times 0. Okay? Plus, kana siya, negative 2, negative 3, and 0. So kana. Plus, gyapon nga kay paubos naman gyapon na class, negative 3, 1, o 0 nga product. Karon, kung padayon pa ko diri class, kulang ay kana, kuha na siya, nibalik na ko ani. Right? So tama naging ko sa ako ang 3. Negative 3x. Okay? So, akong buhaton, after ana, nag-plus naman ko sa paubos nga arrow, i-minus na nako karon sa mga product, sa mga naka-green nga arrow. Okay? So, na nako ani, okay, product aning tulo. Minus, magsugod na kong minus class, kung na minus dira. Minus the product of this, sugod yapon ka sa first column, no, sa 0. 0, negative 2, negative 3x. Okay mo na siya. Minus, kani siya, 0, negative 3, og x. Kana. Minus pag yun, 0, 1, o negative 2x. Na yung mga method class nga, i-minus nila sa gawas niya, ila din yung i-plus ang tulo. Okay, nagya po na. Ang ako lang, na-distribute naman ni daan akong negative value din. Okay, so wala gyapon na problema. Okay, and if you solve this one class, you will get a value of 0. So, kamo na lay bahala o prove ana. Pero 0 gina siya nga naman. Para nakay 0. Nakay zero dira. Nakay zero, 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 and zero. Each term has a value of zero. So therefore, each term, ma-zero na siya tanan and you will have a total of zero value. Okay? So the Wronskian value is zero. So therefore, ang ato ang conclusion na is linearly dependent kini nga function. So mas, for me, taas siya, pero easier siya in a way. Kaya dili naman ka magtagna-tagna, dili na ka mag-let og value sa imuhang mga constants. Right? Alright, so let's go to the next number. Napago no. Kini medyo complicated lang siya. Kay nag-deal lang mo tag trigonometric, pero pareha na gyapon siya class, medyo taas lang siya. Pero make sure na kabalo ka makuha sa iyahang derivative. Okay. So you have 3 sine squared t, 3 over 4 cosine squared t. So unsa itong buhaton, you have three functions. Therefore, nakay 3 by 3 dapat nga matrix and get the Wronskian. The Wronskian is the determinant of this matrix. Okay? So, F1 atong gisulat dira 3 na. Now, F okay. This one is the derivative of this one, right? So, nga nga naman na. Because if you get a derivative ani that is kanang chain rule atong gamiton, di ba? 3, kani siyang constant, 2 times sin t plus times the one pag yun, the derivative of your sin t, mo na nakay cosine t. But this one, mo ni siya ang part nga dapat din mo mag-review sa inyong mga identities. Because this one class, 2 sin t cosine t is just equivalent to sin 2t actually. Okay? Nga naman, easy. Nga naman ato man siyang i-rewrite in this way. Kaya para dali pag na ito makuha ang iyahang derivative, kay taman mangudta sa second derivative. Okay? After getting the first derivative, what the second derivative. So it would be easier to simplify the expressions of our functions. Okay? So nakay 3 sin 2t, get the derivative of that. That would be the second derivative of f1. So that is 3 times cosine 2t times 2. That is 6 cosine 2t. So na siya. Second function, we have 3. So just the derivative, constant man na siya, 0, 0 ra. 4 cosine 2t, same gyapon no? Chain rule, okay? And then, ato ning i-rewrite, pero ipagawas na to ning negative sign diri class. Muna na siya diri. And you will rewrite this as sine 2t. Same lagyan po na siya na. Okay? And then get the derivative, you will get negative 8 cosine 2t. So, kompleto na itong matrix. We have the original functions, the first derivative, and the second derivative. So, get the Wronskian, the determinant, that would be kani. I-multiply naman ka ng blue nga arrow. So, muna siya. Okay? Plus, kani. Ako lang kani. Plus kani. So, that is, right. Minus, so good na kag minus kani. So, ba yung ginaglas kung dilibitan na niyo matungod, masayop na mag-multiply. So, minus ka ng product, ana. Minus the product of this. Minus the product of this one. Minus the product of all the, kana siya, ang last ni mo nga, i-multiply. Sorry, nawala ko. Okay. So, if you solve all of that class, ako na nag-shortcut mo, kay taas naman dyan kayo na siya. Pero, you will get negative 72 sine 2t cosine 2t. Plus 72 cosine 2t sine 2t. So that would be 0. So you will get a 0 value sa imong Wronskian. Therefore, the um our conclusion is that this set of functions is linearly dependent. Okay? So, ato ta sa atong third example, linearly dependent gyapon na based sa atong mga gisolve ko ganina. Okay. So, actually, pare-pareha rin siya sa atong kini nga example class ay. It's just that ang imuhang basta na gani constant nga function dira class. Dako chance nga ang imong makuha nga value is 0. Kaya ang iyang mga derivative mo wala naka 0. So if you multiply all of that, nadyo kay mga 0 sa imuhang terms, so that will be cancelled. So samot na ni kung ang imong function, one of your function is 0, tanan nimong terms dira class will be 0. Okay, so unsa man itong buhaton? This is, we have a set of functions nga, 4 functions. Okay? So, ang ato ang matrix must be 4 by 4. So, until third derivative. So, you have the original function, the first derivative, okay, kabulaman mo na, e to the x gihapon, kaning sin x, may mga cosine x. Constant will be 0, and 0, 0 ra gihapon. This is the second derivative, okay, or the derivative ani. And then the third derivative, the derivative ani. Okay, so karon namtay 4 by 4 class. Ang atong i-rewrite diri sa gawas, kaning naka-pink text diri is until the third column. Okay, kung dili na ni mo apilo ng third, example, naanad ka nga 2 columns yung ginare-write ba, wala na kay ma-partner ani, kini imong 0 diri. Okay. Alright, basta makulangan kag term ba? Okay, so mag-minus 1 yung ka na. Imo i-rewrite ang first 3. I-leave out ra nimo imong last column. Okay, para na kay ma-partner ni. Actually, nayuban na ni nga magtutuyok mo na sila class murag mo ani sila eh. Murag mo ana bitaw sila di malibog ko ana. Buga na. So I'd rather nga i-rewrite na ko dala sa bukas. Okay, so karon tungod kay 4 by 4 man na, you will have 4 terms nga naka plus. Okay, upat ka arrow. So kani siya product of that plus the product of this plus the product of this plus the product of this. Okay, upat Japon. Minus product ani, okay, minus the product ani, minus the product ani, minus the product ani. Okay, so um you will have 0 nga mga terms class no. Okay, tungod ani ma-partner mo siya sa tanang term. Right? Ug samot na pud ani. Okay, so you'll get a Wronskian value of 0. So ang atong ma-conclude na is linearly dependent ang imuhang set of functions na kana. Okay, let's have this one. Okay. Di ba ito nasa ganina linearly independent siya? So if you have two functions class, sayo na kayo pagka-Wronskian. Basically, mo lang ba ito is kana siya, product ana, minus the product ani. So kung tanaw na to, product ani will be 2, 2e to the 3x. Okay? Product ani is e to the 3x. So if you subtract that, you will get e to the 3x. And that is not equal to 0. So therefore, ang Wronskian value niya class is not equal to 0. Therefore, it is linearly independent. So notice class, kaning set of functions, kaning set of functions na is linearly independent. Pero, if we add 0 class, what will happen to this specific set of functions? What will happen? Natong yung ganyan. If you have a function nga 0 class, gibutang nimo sa isa ka set of functions along with other functions. Masking pag unsay expression anang other functions. As long as you have a 0 nga function nga gibutang diha, it will always equal to 0 ang imong Wronskian. So therefore, kung naadi kay 0 diha nga function, kini nga set of function will always be linearly dependent. Okay? So kung kaon ako ng 0 class, maingani na siya, maura ni nga set of function. Aya na nimo makonclude nga linearly independent siya kay ang imong Wronskian is e to the 3x man or non-zero nga value. Okay, so gamit ni siya ang Wronskian class kung kato, especially sa inyo nga online quiz, no? So, you can start answering na if na kayo background knowledge ani nga topic. Okay, let's go to the standard form of a linear DE. Now, you can recall class atong discussion sa linear DE. Di ba we have dy over dx plus p of x. Tama ba? Y is equal to q of x. Tama? And then, depende na lang kung value sa mong q of x, makaingon ta nga homogeneous siya nga linear or non-homogeneous nga linear. So, kani siya katotong pinaka-basic na itong linear DE. Pero we have a standard form of a linear DE. If you can notice, class, kaning expression is actually kani y prime plus f sub o x y equal to q of x. But the standard form of a linear DE is pwede pa siya ma-expand pa di ay. Ang imong y prime is divided by a certain function of x plus dot pa jud f of f sub n minus 1 of x. So a certain function of x yapon multiply by y. Kani siya is, again, din exponent. This is the derivative of y, n minus 1. The derivative of, this is the nth derivative of y times a certain function we have. Now, each of these functions are continuous functions of x defined in a common interval. And then we also have to take note nga, just like just like the ones we learned class atong linear DE, dili pwede nga atong y is naka-square dira, dili pwede. Or ang atong y prime or any derivative is naka-square or naka-1/2 or naka-square root, dili siya pwede. So that should be, that should have an exponent of 1 lang yun. Okay? Kaya kung naka, for example, kani nga standard form, niya, butangan ako ng square dira, then this is no longer a linear differential equation. Okay? Importante ganyan siya nga concept. Okay, so mo na po nibalik na po tayo nga definition sa atong standard form. If your q of x is equal to 0, it's called homogeneous linear DE of order n. If dili siya equal to 0 ang q of x, it's called non-homogeneous linear DE. Kani. Kana lang dyan. Okay? So, actually, nga itong mga next lectures, class, mo focus na taon sa pag-solve sa non-homogeneous linear DE. Pero introduction lang na to, class. The solution of your linear DE of order n, katong first na sa midterm na to, kay kung ano man to, no? Murag y prime lagi tataman. Okay, y prime na tataman. Karon mo higher na gito, class. So, ang atong challenge na is how do we solve a higher order linear differential equation? Okay? So, atong i-introduce nga three important theorems. Okay? So, ang homogeneous linear DE daw class has n linearly independent solutions. Okay? So, iyang gi-emphasize dili daw pwede. Dili pwede nga ang imuhang ang ga-contain sa solution sa imong homogeneous linear DE kay dependent. Dili pwede sila dependent. They should be linearly independent. Imong fundamental. By the way, this is called your fundamental set of solutions. Y1 times as y1 of x plus y2 of x and then yn of x. Okay? And then the linear combination na din ani class. Pasabot ani kanimo fundamental solutions, bale. multiplied by certain constants, no? Di ba mo na ito ang linear combinations? If you can recall sa itong first few slides. This is the linear combination katong gi-multiply na nimo certain constants, no? Ang tawag daw ani class pag plus nimo ana is equal to your complementary solution. Kung ano siya imong y sub c of x. Okay? And C1, C2, Cn are constants. And it is a solution of your homogeneous linear DE. Okay. And then the function class, y of x is equal to y sub c plus y sub p. This is your general solution of a non-homogeneous linear DE, where yp is a particular solution of the non-homogeneous linear DE and a solution of the same non-homogeneous linear DE. Di ba libo kayo sa pasabot? If you have a linear differential equation, so butang na tawag natay y prime plus xy is equal to x squared. Okay? This is non-homogeneous, di ba? Non-homogeneous na siya. Kung nakay y prime plus xy is equal to 0, this is your homogeneous. Tama, class? But they have the same expression, except the value of q of x. Okay? So, kani siya, this is non-homogeneous, this is homogeneous. Ang pasabot ani class is, ang solution daw ani, sa imong non-homogeneous is given by uh, a particular solution and a complementary solution. So, alam mo galibog sa particular solution na kay we've been discussing particular solution as the solution na yun sa imong differential equation without the constants. Kani siya class, same na po ng idea no nga ang particular solution nimo is the solution without an arbitrary constant. It's just that the difference here when we're talking about non-homogeneous linear differential equation is that the particular solution class is just part of the general solution. Okay? This is your particular solution nga mulugwa na sa class, pag-solve na to sa non-homogeneous. And the complementary solution is your solution sa imong homogeneous. Okay, balik ko na uhan. Kini class, y is equal to the particular solution plus the complementary solution. This is your solution sa imong non-homogeneous. Ang nakanindot ani class is that kung makakuha ang solution sa non-homogeneous, which is um, this expression here, kining complementary solution nimo, mao ni siya ang solution sa imong homogeneous. So, di ba, you're hitting two birds in one stone. Kay, if you have the same expression here, same linear, except that the value of your q of x here is 0, which makes it homogeneous. All you have to do is, kung nakakuha na ka o general solution sa imong non-homogeneous, kini mong complementary solution, mao na ang solution sa imong homogeneous. Okay, para mas mag-make sense na, let's have an example. Before that, also the name tan-awang glass. Eh, napamulay differential operators. But that's okay. I have examples sa particular of complementary solution, I think, sa next lecture. But sige, focus lang sa takarong tiring. Okay. Another way like class to solve for our particular solution. At hinimdumilan ninyo nga concept ang magamit sa atong next lecture. With the non-homogeneous linear D, di ba, we have a value of your q of x. Okay? So, butang na nato class imong nakay kuan ba x squared plus square root of x plus sin x. Ano ba? Okay? This one is a whole, pwede nimo let as q of x, right? Because they are sum of different functions of q of x. Oh, sorry, functions of x. Pero, kini siya is, iyang gitadtad ba? Okay? Ang pasabutan is, you can get the particular solution of your non-homogeneous linear linear. When you have this expression, equal nimo sa x squared lang, which is that q1 of x. And then the second particular solution is you get the solution of your non-homogeneous kani expression equal to square root of x lang. And the last one is equal to sine of x lang. Okay? Makita ninyo ang beauty ana kung imong lahi-lahion class. Because if you get a different particular solution here, particular solution ani, and another particular solution for sine of x, ang imong buhaton is the particular solution vi is just the sum of all the particular solutions si imo na solve per q of x. Kaya makita mo na nato later nga. Di sila i-solve aning non-homogeneous so ingani siya expression. So, atong tadtarong class, each term will get a particular solution. I think sa next lecture na siya make sense lagi. But, sige, let's introduce the differential operators. Okay, again, magamit yapon ni para easier ato ko solve sa mga solution for linear differential equation. Okay, kining differential operator, basically, class is, ato lang gi-simplify na to ang mga notations ba para dali na to ma-solve. Okay? So this is denoted by letter D. Converts a function into its derivative. If y is a differentiable function, so kung nakay y dira, and you have d to the zero, which is this is not a variable, this is an operator. Ang kasagutan na is, that is your original function, meaning wala ka na differentiate o zero man. If you have dy, which has an exponent of 1 there, it just means that you need to get the first derivative of y. Mo nang nakay y prime. Okay? D squared y, kasabutan na is you need to get the second derivative of y, that is y double prime. Okay? And so on. So that means if you have d to the n y, you need to get the nth derivative of y. So example, nakay x cubed dira. Okay? D to the 0y, that is the original function. Okay, wala ka differentiate. Dy is basically dy over dx. Get the first derivative of x cubed, that is 3x squared. D squared y, that is the second derivative, 6x. D cubed y, 6, and d to the fourth y, that is 0. Okay? So just basically differentiating. Ngayon gamit mo ng differential operator. Kay, naatay gitawag class nga. Polynomial operator of order n. This is your, kumbaga, kung hatagan mo polynomial operator of order n, easier yung pag-solve. Ato mo kumahatan ng class. Kabalo sa method of solving for the solution of our linear differential equation, di ba, sa midterm. Karon kung tagantag higher order, atong buhaton ana is, ato siyang buakon, niya express na to siya into the linear differential equation that we know sa midterm para ma-apply na to ang method ato. Okay? Kung saan na siya. Okay, so given tag polynomial operator of order n, this is the linear combination of differential operators of order n to order 0. So kung tagaan mo P of D, that is given by this equation. You have the linear combination and you have the A sub n, constant P to the n, plus dot until A sub 1D plus A sub 0. Pasabutan ni kay D to the 0, mga pa, di ba? Okay, where your mga A class are constants. Okay, so dito tayo sa example para dili mo malibo. Okay, for example, this is your polynomial operator. So, kung makita ka ni mo ni class, okay, kani siya, it's a big letter D, no? So, kani siya class, this is now your polynomial operator of order what? Order 2 or of second order. Okay? Imong highest man kay 2. So, therefore, um, what you're basically doing here, class, is you apply this operator to this function. Okay, how do you do that? Actually, simple algebra regulation class. What you have to do is distribute. So, kung ato na i-distribute, that will be d squared e to the 2x plus 2d, just same lagi siya class with algebra, e to the 2x yapon plus 3 e to the 2x. So, unsa may pasabot ani because we have a differential operator here. Ang pasabot ani is we get the second derivative of e to the x. Okay? The second derivative of e to the x class, kung atong i-solve rin, naka e to the 2x. Okay? If you differentiate e to the 2x, first derivative, that is 2e to the 2x. Okay? If you get the second derivative of e to the 2x, basically that is just the derivative of the first derivative, and that is 4e to the 2x. So, ato yung sulat diri is the second derivative na. This is 4e to the 2x plus 2. Nya, kabalo naman taan eh. Nakuha mo na ito ni kani. So, that is 2e to the 2x plus 3e to the 2. So basically, you have 4 plus 4 money plus 3. So that is 11. 11e to the x. Ato lang i-apply lang sa ang atong knowledge sa differential operator. E to the 2x. Okay. So next is we have the solution. Ato ta sa solution class. Kini ang exciting nga part. Okay, if you have these differential operators, and we know nga pwede din nato siya i-consider as just another functions or another equation, then we can solve or we can manipulate it to become the first order linear differential equation. So kani siya. Okay. Let's have this example. You have y squared plus 3y prime. Sorry, y double prime plus 3y prime plus 2y is equal to sine x. Kung nakita ninyo class, this is a linear differential equation. Yun naman, this is your q of x. This is your y. This is the constant multiplied by y prime here, na kay 3, and then y double prime. Di ba? That is a linear differential equation. Okay, wala man kay y squared ra, wala sa kay y prime squared. Okay, so again, this is a linear differential equation. So, sa itong knowledge sa differential operators, we can express y squared, no may y squared, y double prime into d squared. Okay? Kani siya is, kung akong i-rewrite diri ha, okay, gi-shortcut mo ko ni Google. Mahimo ni siyang d squared y. Correct? Because this is just basically the second derivative of y. So, pwede siya d squared y plus 3y prime. So, yung y prime, that is just dy, first derivative of y, plus 2y is equal to sine x. And then what we are going to do, class, is we factor out y. So, kung i-factor out na to ang y diri class, ang mabilin is d squared na lang plus 3d plus 2. Okay? This is now what we call our polynomial operator. Ganina, ato mo itong i-apply ang polynomial operator diri, no? Karon, actually, ito yung buhaton is, ato siyang i-extract from our differential equation. So, if you extract this polynomial operator here, nanan na siya, d squared plus 3d plus 2. Makabalo na din ta, kung saan pag-solve ani class. Sa iyahang linear. Okay, di ba wala tayo way class or wala method na na-introduce on how to solve a higher order linear differential equation. So, atong gamitan ng differential operators. But before we do that, ato sang i-practice. Practice na ito extract ni class. You have second example here. This is y triple prime. So, y triple prime basically is just the third derivative of y plus 4y double prime, that is the second derivative of y, plus 3y prime, that is the first derivative of y, plus 1, actually, dapat na siya ay y. Sa ko class. Okay? Is equal to e to the negative x. Y na siya. And then, factor out y, manang mabiling ka o b cube, is 4d squared plus 3 plus 1. Okay, this is your polynomial operator. Okay. So, karon, diri na ta class. How do we solve a higher linear differential equation using our using our differential operator? So first is we rewrite the linear DE using polynomial operators na natatong nga step. Kani, we rewrite it. We factor out the polynomial operator. Kani, pag rewrite mo ni, ang pag-factor kani. Okay? And then use variable substitution to express the linear DE as first order. Muna yung ganyan ganyan na class. Ang method nga itong nahibawan is how to solve for the linear differential equation nga first order. So tungod kay wala man tay method to solve for the higher order, atong buhaton is himo na to siyang first order. How do we do that? We use the variable substitution. Okay? And then we solve for the first order and i-repeat na to ang ato ang solution until makakome up to a general solution. Okay, example. Sige, para mas makakuha niya. Okay, we have to find the general solution of the following. So, mo gaming class ganina. Later, makita ninyo yung beauty sa akong giingon ganina sa about your particular and complementary solution. Okay. Notice that this is exactly the same. Identical na, no? And this is 0, and this is e to the x. So, this is your homogeneous linear DE. Okay? This is your non-homogeneous linear differential equation. Okay? So, kanisha homogeneous, this is non-homogeneous, and these are identical. Okay. So, sugod sa taklas, sa to ang first nga number. Ako lang i-rewrite. Okay. So, we have here So y double prime plus 3y prime plus 2y is equal to 0. Okay? So, i-rewrite na to class. So, this is d squared y, that is a second derivative, plus 3dy plus 2y is equal to 0. Right? So, next is we factor out d squared. We factor out y no plus 3d plus 2. Y is equal to. Okay, ang atong buhaton ani is, we get the factors of this equation. Okay? If you remember, dali ra kay mo factor of this is the product of binomial naman siya class, right? So that would be ang factor ana is isa is d plus 2, isa is d plus 1, y is equal to 0. Right? We consider it as simple algebra lang. Again, you factor out you find the factors of your polynomial differential operators. Okay, and then what do we do? Ato ning i-let class of u. Nga naman. Sige. If we let that as u, nani sa kong solution, let d plus 1, y is equal to u. Maunsa na siya, that will become d plus 2, u is equal to 0. So that is du plus 2u is equal to 0. And this is linear in u. Okay, di ba class? The first derivative of u plus 2u. Okay, so kung i-relate na ako sa inyong familiar nga notation class, di ba that is just basically du over dx, okay, plus 2u is equal to 0. This one we're familiar with, di ba? This is linear in u, so this is your p of x, and this is your q of x, right? And remember the solution of our linear differential equation. That is basically kung ang imuhang dependent variable is u, so that basically u na siya. U e to the integral of p of x dx is equal to integral of q of x times e raised to p of x dx, dayon dx. Right? So, okay lang na class bati. Ano ka, very good. Na sa akong solution. So, itong p of x is u. So, p of x ito is 2. So, e raised to integral of 2 dx is equal to 0, ang atong q of x, e to the 2 dx. So, that is, i-relate lang sa natong 0 nila, we have e to the 2x dx. And that is just 0 dx. Integrate 0, that will just be a constant value. Okay? So, to get u, i-divide natin siya by, kini mahimo man ni siyang u e to the 2x plus, correct? Okay, so basically, that ang u na to is 1, u is c1 e to the negative 2x. Okay, i-divide na to, ani. Ani. Okay, karon wala pa tanong man class, kay u man ni siya. Atong buhaton is, from here, atong gilet, ato na siyang i-substitute. So, that will become may mo na siyang d plus 1 y is equal to u man ano. So therefore, may mo siyang dy plus y is equal to u na to is c1 e to the negative 2x. And, sa man ni class, this is the first order linear differential equation gyapon, but this is linear now in y. Yung mo na itong gipangita. Kaya di ba y man gid ang atong pangita ng solution. Niagi lang tag u. Gano'n kating niagi tag u kay dili man nato wala man tay method to solve for higher order differential linear equation. Other than moagi ta og method sa pag-solve for the first order. So mao nang gibuak-buak nato siya. Okay. So linear in y na ni siya. So therefore atong p of x na pud ani nga bag-o is 1, which is the coefficient of this. And q of x nato karon is kani na dayon c1 e to the negative 2x. So, next, kuan ako na new. So, sa man to siya plus. Ang solution ana will be y e to the integral of p of x dx is equal to integral of q of x e to the integral of p of x dx. Yan na po yung dx. So, unsa man tong p of x, ganina, 1 na lang to no. So, dx na lang na is equal to c1 e to the negative 2x. Itong bagong q of x. Yung e to the dx. Kaya ito sa isolve. Y is equal to e to the x. C1 e to the negative 2x. Ang mahimo ng e to the x dx. Ito lang na isunod na lang class. Okay? Okay, kani siya, masimplify ni mo. It will happen to this. It will become C1 e to the negative x na lang, no? X minus 2x dx. Okay, what will happen? You have C1 e to the negative x, and you i-divide na nimo og negative 1 or 1 over negative 1. Okay, i-divide mo na nato sa coefficient sa to ang kani, negative x. Plus a certain constant, but you don't forget. Napagigay sa ka-constant nila. Okay, what will happen? We have negative C1 e to the negative x plus C2. Karon i-divide na to tanan right side by this, left and right side by e to the x. So that will become y is equal to negative C1 e to the, kung negative x niya, divide ni mo og e to the x. Minusan ni mo og x. So that will become negative 2x plus C2 e to the negative x. Now, this is now our complementary solution. Actually, this is the solution class. Okay. This is the solution, solution of the homogeneous linear differential equation. Okay, katong kaganina ba kani? Muna yung solution. Ang solution ani is kani. Okay? Ako na emphasize. Di ba sa tong rule or sa tong description class, the solution of a homogeneous or non-homogeneous, this is what you call the complementary solution. Complementary solution. Kani oh. We are talking man god of homogeneous. So therefore, kani siya ato ang complementary. Kani siya akong complementary tungod kay part ra na siya sa ako ang general solution sa non-homogeneous. So later class, pag solve na to ani kani kani mulugwa ni nga expression because this is your complementary solution. Okay, so again, balik ta. Mao na niya atong solution sa homogeneous. Okay? Now, kani siya, this is what you call kato imong duha ka functions in mga linearly independent. Pao man to atong gi-emphasize na this is linearly independent. Mo to based sa description. Dapat daw ang imuhang functions, fundamental set of functions nga na-contain sa imong complementary solution are linearly independent functions. Actually, kung imo ning i-test ang Wronskian niya class, you will get a non-zero value. Okay, ito ta karon sa last number. Last number which is your kuan, non-homogeneous. Non-homogeneous is non-homogeneous class is shortcut na no class. So you will have y double prime plus 3y plus 2y to the x. Okay. Same process gyapon sa atong first no, b squared y plus 3by plus 2y. Factor out y plus 3b plus 2 y is equal to e to the x. Okay? So same na gyapon, you have d plus 2, d plus 1, y is equal to e to the x. Let u gyapon na to class, so you will have du plus 2u is equal to e to the x. Okay? Karon, natay value karon. Di para sa homogeneous ganyan nga 0 ang first no. So natay value that will be u ako lang i-rewrite rin no. Tapos you can siya to sa but wala man, nag-BE man ta. Okay, u e to the integral of p of x, 2 na siya, dx is equal to e to the x na siya. Naka ni e to the integral of 2 dx. Okay. So u e to the 2x ni siya, e to the x, maunsa ni siya, mahimong e to the 2x dx. Okay, you simplify, mahimo siyang e to the 3x dx. Integrate. And that is e to the 3x divided by 1/3. Okay, plus a certain constant. Okay, so mahimo na siyang kuan class. Ang u na to is, divide na to diretso ani e to the 2x ha, you will get e to the, since 3x man na, mahimo na lang ng e to the x over 3 plus C1 e to the negative 2x. Yan mo lang sa U. Karon ibalik na to sa to ang original nga d plus 1y is equal to u na to. So, mahimo siyang dy plus y is equal to, pila itong u? E to the x over 3 plus c1 e to the negative 2x. Okay, medyo taas sa string class. You will get, okay. Ato ta karon sa linear in y naman no. So, atong solution is y e to the p of x dx, kini q of x, e to the integral of p of x dx and a k dx. Y is equal, y e pala, e to the, unsa man ang atong p of x, kaniyong 1 lang, which is dx na na, is equal to, kaning taas kayo, e to the x over 3 plus c1 e to the negative 2x. Yan, napit kay e raised to integral of dx. Watan ako din sa task class. So, may mo na ning y, e to the x na lang, okay, equals, mahimo siya karong og e to the x over 3 plus c1 e to the negative 2x. Mahimo man ning e to the x. Okay, ato lang ni simplify na yun. As atong i-distribute, mahimo na siyang e to the 2x over 3 plus c1 e to the negative x na lang. Okay, dx. Mahimo na ning batian eh. Mahimo siyang, okay, we integrate na in class. This will become e to the 2x over 3. Nga, tungod anang 2, mahimong napag-multiply yung 1/2. Plus C1 e to the negative x niya, multiply ng negative 1. Plus a certain constant po yun. Okay, so if we simplify all of that, we can get ang y nga with value nga e to the x, kani siya 6, right? Plus, ang C1 e to the negative x niyo, it will become C1, minus na ni siya. Tungod anay class ba? May mo siyang minus C1 e to the negative x plus C2 e to the negative, ay, dili na negative x. Negative 2x. Okay, negative 2x. Plus C2 e to the negative x. Kaya divide man kaani. Okay? Alright, class. So, if you notice, ano man yung na-notice? Nakaba mo yung na-notice? May pangatanan. Okay, nga pa isa ka vacant pa dyan diri class. Akong i-rewrite class ha, ang solution sa to ang homogeneous. Atong homogeneous class is y is equal to, wait lang. That is y is equal to negative c1 e to the negative 2x plus c2 e to the negative x. Muna sa homogeneous to number 1 ba? Yan itong isolve karon, atong nakuha is y is equal to e to the x over 6 plus, sorry, ito to, minus c1 e to the negative 2x plus c2 e to the negative x. Okay? Muna siya itong solution sa homogeneous ganina. Yan, muna siya itong solution sa non-homogeneous ganina. So, number 2. So, if you can see class, kini siya kung gingon nga, ang part sa imuhang non-homogeneous is actually the solution sa imuhang homogeneous. Okay? This is your complementary solution and this is your particular solution. Note that the particular solution doesn't have an arbitrary constant. Again, kay particular solution man siya. Okay? So, kanina concept is very important. Okay, if you're solving class, your solution for your non-homogeneous, pwede dito mo agi og homogeneous. Pwede na to siya i-let into a homogeneous para ma-extract lang ni nato complementary solution. Bali na na tayo portion sa general solution sa ato ang non-homogeneous. Okay? So that would be all, and answer your online quiz which is due tomorrow at 5 p.m. So same na magyapon sa class, identify your particular and complementary solution then test I think i-test mo linear dependence, get the Wronskian value, maram siguro siya. Okay? So that would be all and thank you so much for listening.